broken man, just a broken man, just a broken man. I'm just a broken man, just a broken man, just a broken man.
Remnants of a bygone era. The remains of an old mining operation. This is going to be your only clue. We're in the New World Mining District. That's what this was called. Mining started in the 1860s. The nearest town, if I remember correctly, was named after a lawyer. Excellent parking job. I mean, Jeep guys just can't park on level ground.
It's not normal.
No, it's abnormal. Pass all sorts of fantastic things on the way up here that we're going to see on the way down. Sweet. She don't come anymore, I tried. Looks like someone shot that with a bullet. Because all the conrods are still in there. This looks like it would have been a water pump. Because you got the gas-driven engine with another piston pump, or is this another engine? Oh, there's a valve in there. I don't know. This looks like a fluid ran through here. Ingersoll Rand made this. This looks like it. No, that could have been a radiator for all I know. But she's definitely had some mountainside mechanicing done on her. There's lots of epoxy in there. Yeah. Exhaust ports. It's been out here for a while. Yes. Old mine site. Assuming the mine was probably up there. We were just on top of this hill looking at a different site. That was a frog. There's some structures down below us, so I don't know if this was all this stuff like the same outfit. I am not sure, but it definitely looks like these. You can't look on a hillside out here, obviously, without seeing a slack pile or a rock dump or a shelf road or something up here mining related. I mean, there's a pile. There's piles all up in there in them trees. Some more piles up there in them trees. Some they're punching holes in these hills everywhere. if you look at these cliffs, you'll see just where they were even going into these cliff sides. Not on this side, but on the other side of this little range that we're on here. Pretty wild. They mined up here for a long time, and they were hitting her hard. Yeah, I see some structures down there. There's another one that's on the bottom of the hill that we can't see, but yeah, lots of cool stuff. As an example, there's an old shaft up there. I do not know if it's open or not. I do not have the right footwear to be climbing up something that loose, so we're not going to be doing that. Oops, sorry, finger. But yeah, they've pretty well effectively taken tops off mountains out here. Pretty epic though. These were all hand hewn. That looks like that's where they were either gone into the ground or looking to go into the ground. And there's a pile there with some timber on it. Got some avalanche chutes. Oh yeah. So many of these roads are closed that went to cool stuff. Roads that didn't hurt anything, that were completely harmless, and in fact were better for the mountainsides because they were shelved, zigzag, like switchback, switchback roads prevent erosion. All this Montana history we can't get to anymore because some people just didn't want it open. This wasn't mine. She looks collapsed. Minor rail. Plumbing. Yeah, I'll bet you the fish and feathers blew this up. This was an awesome one to get into. Dang it, Preston, I thought this one was going to be open. Yeah, they blew this one up. Yeah, that's where it goes down. It's beautiful back here. My goodness. There's a building over there. Yeah, I've never been on this road. Pretty awesome. What do you think? Yeah, pretty cool. Just wow. Yeah. We are not very far from a lot of towns right now. We're not far from Red Lodge. We're not far from Gardner. There used to be a road that went from here all the way across the mountain could only, and you could, in you know, roundabout way, get back to big timber. Yeah, we're gonna have to come back here again. This is cool. Fire. Okay, you hit it. Keep shooting. It's still standing. Keep going. Ah, there you go. Can you still hit it? It's still. I can still see it.
Okay.
Oh, there was a ricochet. Don't worry, we're picking up the garbage. We're not leaving this behind. So I am not sure if these were housing, probably housing or like administrative use for that mine that's above us and down up there. I've been up there before. We're not going to be able to do that today. You know, it's too far out of the way. But this, I'm pretty sure this is all just one big large operation here. Looks like there was a garage on that one. There's the outhouse. Another outhouse. Must have been his and hers. Yeah. Did a lot of stuff up here. So this is was an ore chute for the mine that was up on the hill up there that I was telling you about. They had something here, right at the I don't know. Photos for this area is hard to come by. We're kind of running low on time, so we're doing this quick and dirty. Here's some of the cable that they use to trolley the buckets down to the ore chute that we stopped at earlier. Now I believe this might have been a mill / smelter in here for this, because there's stuff tucked away in the trees all over the place in here. You see perimeter going, you know, there and there, and there's more over there. They had something down in here. All sorts of randomness. But yeah, we're on our way out. We're just hitting some of the stuff on the way out. Looks like a hit in this motor. Oh, that was water pump. That would have been belt driven by a hit in this motor. Yeah, it's water pump. Yeah, I was gonna get to that. This thing's seen much better days.
The tires are still looking like they're in decent condition.
Inline 6. The tube barra.
What the heck even happened?
Well, vandals, yeah, and it being buried in feet of snow. And it still has a starter on it. There's the distributor. Can we tell what kind of car it was? Oh, it looks like it caught fire. She burned.
I'm just surprised some of the tires are still on.
Haven't a clue. Is there a casting on the GM? It's a Chevy.
It's a Chevy?
Mm-hmm. Come on, people. Why do people do that? God damn. There's another cabin up there. Like, seriously, look at all the litter up here. This is bullshit. Fucking people. Can't blame that on Jeep people. Or just us. Had a fire extinguisher in it.
Jeez.
It's had running water. Someone forgot their little fanny packs. Look at that cute little stove. There's the beds. I don't know if I'd want to stay in this. I mean, she's coming down. Do we have any garbage bags inside the Jeep?
We have one, but 3/4 of it.
We're gonna pick up that garbage because that irritates the hell out of me. I mean, what kind of a shitty person would purposely leave that kind of stuff? Doesn't look like anybody's used this one in a while. Stove pipe is gone. This one's actually pretty sound structurally. Just fix the deck. Shovel all the muck out. Good sized cabin. Squirrel.
Dad, I didn't just to do
Oh, yeah, that guy's got some leap.
I didn't just to do this stuff.
Yeah. So if you're gonna be out in places like this, please don't make other people clean up after you. Take your garbage out. You brought it in, you have room to take it out. It's lazy and it's selfish. And it's just a shitty thing to do. Pick up this goddamn garbage. Because now, my kid and I, we're going to have to walk to my Jeep, find bags, and come back up here and pick up all this garbage. Frog. Some old rear end there. Really, people? Lazy. The laziness is just absolutely appalling. There's a broken leaf spring or something. Conduit. Your typical minor garbage. So, for all you people that aren't familiar with being out in the outdoors, this shit, all you're doing is you're baiting the campsite for the next guy. So you're just putting food odors everywhere in here. So you'll get things like bears hanging around, and then some other Johnny Poor Lucky guy will come in here thinking, oh, look at this awesome campsite, and come in here and, well, there's all this garbage laying around that the bears are all interested in because food smells. I mean, this is stupid. You want to help me, bud? Put the garbage in the bag. And no, that stuff does not decompose. Not very easily, anyways. Is that all of it? Okay. Thanks, bud. Took 2 minutes. Not hard to do. Axle shaft? Don't know what that is. Well, that's a pipe that goes into the ground. I think that's the smelter down there. I know they had one up here. Watch where you're walking, bud. How goes it? Yeah, so I'd be willing to bet that was the rock crusher, judging by the size of those pipes. That, well, I think might have been the to supply air. I think that was the. Yeah, it's like that looks like a ginormous twin screw supercharger to me. Yeah, to supply air to the smelter. Yeah, that's what that would have been for. I'm wondering where the powerhouse, because I mean it's got that big flywheel on it, so something was. I bet you that's where it was, right there on those concrete pilings. You probably had a generator or like a gas-powered engine that ran that, just to force air into the furnace, basically. It's kind of like a whodunit detective story when you come to these things. You got to try to figure out how they did everything. It's fun. Someone was taking bolts off of this one. That definitely looks like that's what it was. Looks like it's got two impeller blades on there. So it looks like they might have, that's where the material would have come out of, right there, out of that little side door there, when it was all refined. They probably would have dropped it in through the top and been blowing air. Or no, they probably blew air into the top, and I don't know. It's anybody's guess at this point. Because it's got a steel ring up on the top with like bolt holes on it. Be careful, the concrete holding those rocks together have been through a lot of heat cycles. I think this might have been a rock crusher or a boiler. But the steel over here is thick. This is some heavy stuff. It definitely, I mean, it could have been a rock crusher. It's all hollow in the metal. It's got this big iron plate down here on the bottom. Don't know what's there. Yeah, it's anybody's guess, bud.
That is super cool.
It is. Just think they put this thing up all out here. I'd bet money on it. All the stuff was set up out here on the site. All this tubing, I just don't get what all the tubing went to. Well, obviously, probably part of the thing over there. This whole, a lot of the stuff is sloughed off, and it's probably burying a lot of cool stuff, but it's a mystery. It's a giant puzzle. What's over here? That looks like it could have been a generator. It was something. That's some heavy steel to be all mangled like that. Oh wow, okay, I see what that is. That is the outer diameter of a ball wheel. That thing got broken. Wow. It takes some force to do that. No idea what any of this is. Oh, you know what? I think that might be a rock crusher, bud.
Oh, the rock goes in between those?
Yeah, I think they might have been dropping the rock in between those. I mean, I don't know. Possibly. We kind of explain where there's springs over there. Or maybe this. Yeah, that's a rock crusher. That's the rock crusher. That stuff just fell in, but
Oh.
yeah, I bet you that these two pieces of equipment obviously went together. How they went together, I don't know. Yeah, a lot of big iron down here. So that's slag. There's a lot of slag up here. I guarantee you this is not all of the slag that was ever produced here. Looks like at one point there was a road here. This is a very light. That looks like a water pump or an air pump. I was looking at that earlier with some of the people that were here.
I think two things that would have looked like a turbo.
Yeah, probably. Well, that thing down there to me looks like a giant supercharger, so. Yeah, I think that they might have been pumping air into the top of that.
I think, I don't
It's
know, but I think,
anybody's guess. I don't know.
I think that just separates the big rocks from the small ones.
Oh,
That's just my guess.
that's all that tubing stuff. It must have came over here. I don't know. I can't tell you.